All right, welcome guys. Good morning. Today is Friday, November the 15th. Yesterday I made a video. Um, you'll find it in the archives just right next to this one as I upload this. Yesterday I did a video tutorial on the DMSGroup AdPost and the traffic that I'm getting from it. If you see this site over here on youtube.com/DMSGroupster, the first one up here is DMSGroup AdPost tutorial using AdPost high exposure ads to get tons of traffic. And I showed people yesterday in this video, it's only about 34 minutes long, how this site gets a lot of traffic. And I did a spreadsheet on it, okay? I scraped the stats from it yesterday. So I just want to show you how I'm going to go over to the website where it all starts from. It starts basically from the classified ads directory that I put up, and AdPost is one of the first ones at the top of the list here on the top 25. So if we scroll down here, you'll see on the top 25 classified ad sites, AdPost is the DMSGroup AdPost, okay? And we get a lot of traffic on this. We've got a lot of good rank, okay? It's top 10,000 website ranking worldwide on Alexa, Amazon. It's also the top 10 classifieds site on your Yahoo directory, Bing, and Google. If you do a search on Bing and Google, you'll see that it gets a lot of traffic. So if we go over here to google.com, you'll see if we type in DMSGroup.adpost.com, it gets 230 results. Laser targeted traffic. It gets a lot of traffic back. Now, what does this mean? It means that yes, the site gets a lot of traffic, and then, you know, as your ad is funneled down in the search routine, okay, people can go to your section, you know, in your country, you know, and then drill down. This is a worldwide site, okay? So, you know, it gets a lot of good traffic over here, and also on Yahoo, okay, it gets a lot of traffic if you put in DMSGroup.adpost.com. It gets a lot of traffic here too, okay? So, you know, we're getting a lot of traffic back to it. And one of the things that I have worked on over the past 8 to 10 years, and basically over the past 15 to 16 years, is driving traffic, getting tons of traffic. And, you know, what do you do with that traffic? You can send a lot of traffic to a bad site and not make any money. So it's dependent on you and your ad copy, you know, and how compelling your ad copy is, your website is. So that's up to you. I'm not here to teach that. I want to show you how to get some traffic back to your site, and DMSGroup.adpost.com is one of those sites that will do it. So let's go back up here and let's go to Bing.com and see what Bing produces in results. So we say DMSGroup.adpost.com, all right, and on Bing we're getting 1,420 results because it's getting a lot of exposure. I've found references back to DMSGroup.adpost.com on sites in Russia, Europe, India, on blogs. Here's one in Germany, okay, .de. You know, it's like this is a DMS Group company, But DMSGroup AdPost, you know, it's a little bit different. So this probably doesn't apply. It's picking up that string in the search, you know, so it doesn't apply here. And then of course AdPost, you know, is the main host site. Yeah, AdPost gets a lot of traffic, and so does DMSGroup, because AdPost is probably not spending as much time and effort as I am to generate traffic back to this site. One of the things that I wanted to show you, okay, is you're looking at the top 10 classifieds, as we just showed you, on those searches with Bing, Yahoo, and Google. It's up there. It's, you know, it ranks worldwide. The top 10,000 website, of course, as we know on Alexa, anything below 100,000 is a good rank on Alexa. And here Alexa is kind of in reverse. We've gotten a lot of traffic over the past month or two, and I want to show you that right now. Here's where it gets interesting, okay? Let me blow this up for you, okay? The total number of page views to date, and this is like the 15th of November, all right? Today is the 15th of November of 2013, and we've had 23,822 23,822,567 hits, okay? If we go over to the spreadsheet that I did yesterday, and I look at the stats here, as of yesterday, we only had 22,289,107 total page views, okay, and visits. Now, the page views and visits and the sites, you know, they're all cookied in. So there's a difference between unique views and then repeat visits, all right? So this is like the total, you know, so I count the totals. And here's the graph for the year. For the past 12 months, 326 million hits is a good, you know, set of numbers. Let me see if I can't, you know, expand this a little bit so it's a little easier to read. There. Now, a little easier to read that number. 326 million, okay, in 1 year, 12 months. This is good. But if you see this bar graph here, you know, in October it jumped up. It jumped up over 50 million. That comes from this right here, the 58 million, all right? Now, if we go back over here, we're looking at total page views, 23,822,000, just halfway through November of 2013, okay? And we look at the graph, we had a few more visits yesterday, page views, than we're having so far, you know, the day before. Here's where it gets interesting. October was well, it was over double, almost triple of the previous months, okay? Here's the actual numbers in real time reported by the site of what this site is getting, okay? And today it's reporting a little bit higher. This is 23,822,567, okay? And remember what we had over here is 22,289, okay? Over here is 23,822,000. So if we take this and copy this number and put it into our calculator, let's clear this and paste that number, okay? 23,822,567, okay? And we're looking at yesterday's page views for November so far, okay? And let's see, go back and say minus, we want to subtract 22,289,107. Okay, that's 1,533,460 page views in one day. This is from yesterday, and this is today, after they reported the last 24 hours between the 13th and the 14th. This is now the 15th, and it's only reporting up to the 14th. So on the 15th here, okay, it will report. And then, of course, the 16th is in blue down here, so that marks a Saturday, because the 2nd is blue, it's a Saturday. The 9th is blue, it's a Saturday. The 16th, and then the 24th, or the 23rd, and the 24th being weekends. Okay, 9th and 10th, the 2nd and 3rd are blue, 15th and 16th, or 16th and 17th. Okay, so this shows weekends in blue. All right, and this, of course, shows the traffic in the past 12 months. What I'm doing here, okay, if I scrape this real quick and just copy all of this, and we go back over to our spreadsheet, and let's go down here and paste in all of this information. All right, and we want to highlight this, and we want to, let's say, give this about a 14 point. All right, so it's a little easier to read. And what I'm going to do is kind of spread this out, and let's save this. All right, so this is basically reporting from the 15th. All right, and we'll just say as of November 15, 2013. And up here we'll say this is yesterday as of November 14, 2013. All right, this is yesterday's report. Okay, and I'll make this available, so I'll make it available in PDF. If you guys want to download it from my site, I'll put a link underneath this video. All right, now let's take these numbers and format them with the commas into the numbers, so it makes them a little bit easier to read. All right, I'm using OpenOffice spreadsheet. It works very well. It'll save it in Excel format. You can open it up with an Excel spreadsheet. So we're going to choose the one with commas. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this right here, all right, and we're going to create a graph. Now I chose a bar graph yesterday, and I'm going to go in a different direction with this. We chose a column graph yesterday, and here's a pie graph area, okay, and a line graph. I say column and line. All right, it's not easy to read like that. And then net, okay, bubble, XY. So that's not really easy to read, so let's just go ahead and stick with the column. Okay, and we'll say we'll just include that date range, and we'll leave that there, and we'll just go ahead and finish this. And now what we're going to do is take this and drag it down here below the chart or below the graph, and let's open this up a little bit so it makes it a little bit easier to read. And I didn't get my months, did I? Okay, so let me do this. Let me go back and take this out, and we'll redo it. We'll use the months. Now, okay. Now we'll do a graph or chart. All right. Make sure we do this right. All right, let's try this one more time. There we go. All right, we got the months in there. And now what we'll do is we'll take this drag it down here, and we'll spread this out so we can see it a little bit easier. All right, now this is a little bit easier to read. Okay, so you see your month of October took a really tremendous jump. Previous to that, okay, the page views for previous months have been running just slightly over 20 million. Okay, here it's almost doubled in October. Here it's running what the previous 10 months have done just halfway through as of November the 15th. Okay, and we got these straight from the site, so all I had to do was just come over here and scrape this and put it in. So you know we've got our traffic summary. If I wanted to copy this image, I can say copy this image, and I can come back over here and plug this in, paste it, let's see if it pastes. It's not pasting. Trying to paste the image. Hope it didn't put it up at the top. Sometimes it does. Okay, I don't guess it's going to paste. Alright, let's take this and drag it out just a little bit more so it's a little bit easier to see. Alright, and I can save this later and send you guys a copy of this, let you download it and look at it yourself. I'm not manipulating any numbers. I'm just scraping the numbers straight from the site. Okay, this is how. Okay, if you look at the page views from yesterday up here, you take 22,289,107 and subtract it from 23,822,567, you come up with 1,533,460 total page views in 24 hours. Okay, folks, that's a lot of page views. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Driving traffic to your website. All right, depending on your ad copy on your website, and it all starts at the ad level. So here's the numbers, here's the raw proof. You got it straight from the horse's mouth. Get over there and, you know, start using this site. It does get a lot of traffic. If you're posting in the United States for one of your business, or UK, Ireland, Indonesia, Philippines, whatever, okay, get over there. Take a look at you know, whatever you're selling or promoting, employment, personals or vehicles, or homes and office and furniture, real estate. You can post into business opportunities. All you got to do to post an ad is log in, create an account, log in. If you don't have an account, click right here. Click here to register and create your account and start posting. You want to get more traffic, you can get, you know, a free 30-day ad. You can renew it twice on a free 30-day ad. If you want to upgrade your ad, as shown in the previous video, on all 4 levels, is $9.99 per level. Get it to stick at the top for 6 months, 180 days. I don't know where you can find cheaper advertising to get so much traffic and exposure. And these are also aggregated and indexed into the search engines. I get tons of exposure. When you go back over here and you look, do a search on this, it's getting a lot of traffic back. You've seen the numbers right here. You've got the numbers right here. It gets traffic. Does it mean that it's going to see your particular ad? No. What it means is that if you've written your ad copy well, okay, you're going to get traffic. And, you know, out of this traffic right here, okay, if, you know, if I got 23,822, just, you know, or out of 58 million, if I just got 1%, you know, you take, let's say last month, 58,213,465 times 1/10 of 1%, okay? That's, you know, 58,000, okay? If you had 58,000 people that followed through on your call to action, if you were just selling something for $1, okay, now you'd make $58,000, okay? Is that every month or every day? No. That's, you know, it fluctuates depending on what you're running. Okay, if you're running a residual membership site, yeah, you can get some residual income coming in like this. So this is how you want to get some traffic. Try this, use it, bust your ad out there, get some exposure, guys. Thank you for watching.